Greetings. My name is Dr. Waddell Brooks, Sr., your host, and this is Community Forum. Community Focus. Community Forum is the television show on Comcast that airs at 7 o'clock every Thursday evening. And this is Community Focus at the radio station, airs at 5 a.m. every Sunday morning. We're fortunate to have with us Mr. William Terry, a longtime friend of mine back in the 80s, I guess,
Yeah.
and I haven't seen him for a while. He's been in California, and he's back in, and I don't know how long he's going to be in Lake County, but since he's here, we thought we would have him because he is a person that you should know. Good morning, Bill Terry.
Well, good morning. How you doing, Dr. Brooks?
All right, everyone in Lake County know you as Steps, so we'll get around to why they call you.
They may not know why you know. William Terry, they may not know who that is.
But they do know Steps, you know.
Yes.
But you were early childhood was in North Chicago, and Lake County is approximately 750 to 800,000 people. There's been a little change, a steady growing. It's a growing county. And it's a little change since you left and went to California. I know you probably wish you still was in California, but we'll talk about that now. But tell us a little bit about William Terry. I know you because your mother belongs to my church, the Mount Sinai Institution Baptist Church, and her name is
Rosie Lee Terry Powell.
Rosie Lee Terry Powell, and everyone knows her. She's very active in many activities at Mount Sinai. Right. But tell us about your early experiences as a youngster in growing up.
Well, as a youngster, I played drums.
Oh, okay.
So I mainly was playing drums in most bands that I was in, and then later on, the dancing thing came around.
Okay.
So then I ended up just dancing and doing a lot of contest dancing, and we also appeared on a few TV shows.
Tell us about how did you get involved in drumming? Because I know my daughter played drum when she was coming up, but she plays oboe, and I guess she musically minded. The oboe and the drums, and also the organ and piano and so forth. Mm-hmm. You know, Yolanda, I don't know what year did you graduate from high school? Approximately. She graduated in
76.
Okay, well she was 78. I don't know who you know, Yolanda or not, but she was. You were 70. You say 77?
Mm-hmm.
You were 77 at Waukegan High School, though, right? Because she
yes.
graduated from North Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But tell us about drumming. What is some of the challenging experience in drumming, and how did you get started?
Well, just watching other drummers play, listening to the music, and going to a few talent shows. And I said, I think I want to play the drums. Well, every time I hear anything, I'm beating on pots and pans.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I mentioned that because in college I played bass drum, and I guess I picked it up just like you did. Just say they needed a bass drummer, and they approached me about playing, and I played for the past 2 years in college. It's kept a time, but that's why in music. That's the only thing I could do is musically wise.
I was in the marching band. I forgot about it. Yeah, marching band one time.
Okay,
the drum and bugle corps.
Oh, okay, okay. Now you also did dancing. How does the dancing come about?
Well, like I say, I had a drum set. I let somebody borrow them, and then they end up losing them.
Okay.
So I had nothing else to do. But, I was always kind of dancing when I hit the floor, but then they started having the big contests and all that. So
yeah,
and started working on routines and got the partner and just practice.
Okay.
And then we started winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, everyone, the Jews in Saucy Lake County, but I know the North Chicago, Waukegan, and Zion area knows you as Steps, and that's because of you have a regular routine in stepping.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you have a group that you headed up, or you just part of a group?
Oh no, just my partner and myself.
Oh, just the two of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now, okay. Now, what type of steps? What type of dancing?
Well, actually, we call the bop. Okay, so bop, but I added all the lifts and put a routine to it.
Okay.
So it's not just the step. And I'm talking about where you just like Dancing with the Stars, where you got lift the girl up, spin her arm around the head.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And so costumes and all that.
Wow. Wow. This is fantastic. Now, you when did you go to California? You went to California.
Well, the first time we won a trip to do Dance Fever, representing Chicago.
Okay.
And so they flew us out there to Hollywood to do the show. So that was a great experience. In 1982, we did it, and it aired in '83.
Okay. Okay. Now, you were in California. Now, ultimately, where can a person go with dance? It wouldn't be like Cap Calloway, I guess.
With the dancing?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, now the stepping is really popular now. Not just in this area, but it's starting mainly Chicago thing. But now, across the nation, everybody's doing the stepping.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, okay.
So it's a really popular thing now. I'm kind of semi-retired though. I mean, if I go out, I still have the technology.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it all the time. Mainly, I'm working on my music, so piano is my thing now.
Oh, now, did you were you taking piano lessons along the time? Or?
No, can't read a note. Never had
right?
any lessons. But I got like 102 songs copywritten so far. And so that in California, that's what I mainly was doing, just 6 shows a week and just doing my original music, smooth jazz.
Right,
16-track keyboard so I can play the drum part, the piano part, violins, and horns. So you're hearing a full band, you're looking at just me on stage.
Wow, this is really something, And music was just something that you just picked up, right?
Yeah, it came just comes natural. Mm-hmm. Yeah, never had any lessons in any of it.
Right. Well, Chelsea, now you do. I know the steps of the. You say it's most popular. It's
a couple dancing, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, from all over the country now. It's spreading.
I've seen them do, California, because I lived in Baltimore for 3 years too. Before we moved to California.
Okay.
And, so everybody's in Baltimore. They call it hand dancing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I noticed in addition to your dancing, I saw you as a celebrity at the Golden Corral in Gurnee. Tell us about that experience.
Oh yeah, that the starving artist. You work as a server, waiter, and it turned out that I liked it though. I used to work at Ponderosa before that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. That was at Belvedere.
Mm-hmm.
And
Belvedere in Green Bay.
Green Bay, yeah, right,
yes.
right. Okay.
But when I met you, we was at Great Lakes when I used to work as a laborer there, and then I was going to school to be an electrician.
Oh, okay.
And that's when the Admiral Flatley, James Flatley, saw me on the Dance Fever show where they did a little article in the Great Lakes Bulletin about me. And next thing you know, I'm choreographing the Miss Great Lakes pageant. And then I went on tour with the Navy. They had a musical, Get High on Yourself, America. So I was only civilian, but we were, Florida, Texas, you name it. We had our own plane. And so sometimes I didn't know what city we was in or what state. God. Yes.
Now, when you say we had our own plane,
okay, I'm they had their own plane, just us.
You mean the Navy?
Navy, yeah, they had that Navy plane.
And you were the only civilian, so you
everybody else was in the Navy.
I must have been real proud.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah, I know. At Golden Corral, you were you had a role there that was very unique. And I don't think, since you left there, I don't think anyone has that role now.
Yeah, nobody had it before. They came up with the public relations thing.
Okay, that's what that was. Okay, yeah. That was really unique. You greeted people, and everybody looked forward to Of course, they didn't know you as Steps out there at Golden Corral.
yeah.
They knew your
Yeah,
Steps too, huh?
That's on my time clock. When I clock out, Steps.
Oh, okay.
On my name, my name tag, Steps. Yeah.
Oh man, that's fantastic. Well, what about the California experience there? You were there for, you said, about 8 years.
Yeah, about 10 years. Yeah.
Tell us about that experience. I guess that was probably Inglewood area.
Oh no, we were in Orange County, Irvine.
Okay.
We were up there.
Okay.
The new Beverly Hills, as they call it now.
right.
Out there hanging with Dennis Rodman and Reggie Jackson, those guys.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I did a show at Ken Norton's restaurant, the boxer Ken Norton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, you were with the top people. Now was Dennis Rodman playing basketball then or before basketball?
No, this is after, yeah.
Oh, after basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to... Oh, man, this is really something.
I did mostly sales jobs out there, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did physical commodity stockbroking. And then I worked as a merchant processor when we sell the credit card machines and the ATM machines.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're talking with William Terry, and everyone in Lake County know him as Steps. If you say William Terry, they probably don't know who you're talking
Unless
about.
they went to school with me.
But this is Steps, and we have him. He is a traveling man. He's in California. He's raised here in North Chicago, as a matter of fact. Then he graduated from Waukegan High School and went to California, and he's been traveling all over. And he's just a person that you should know. And we thought we would invite him here on Community Focus so that you can relate to how a person can, by just normal talents, can be world known. As a matter of fact, you mentioned about being a drummer. I will be interviewing Mr. Charles Heath, this junior, this afternoon.
Oh, yeah?
He's a drummer for Ramsey Lewis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe one of these days we may be able to get through him, Ramsey Lewis, to come to the area, because I understand Ramsey Lewis, he comes to Ravenna there in Deerfield, I guess, and during the summer. And he's been to Belvedere, the Genesee Theater there, in Waukegan. So we'll be interviewing him, and I think he started in drumming just like you did, just picked it up, and now he's world renowned.
All right.
Yeah, world renowned drummer. Now tell us about growing up in Waukegan, North Chicago. It's quite a bit of difference now than it was back in the 80s when you came up now, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of bands back then. So it was always, a lot of different bands and groups and people in the musical, with musical talent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now but now we don't have as many as we had then. What happened?
No, it's more like DJs. I mean, it's not even so many people playing instruments anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they're not doing it in school. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, I wonder, that's Lake County. I wonder, is it the same thing in Chicago? DJing?
It seems to be. I mean, because most of the guys come up rapping. So and then they can do everything on electronically. So actually playing an instrument, I mean, if all the power went out, nobody's going to be able to play anything.
What about the youth now? I guess you were youth coming up, but what about the youth of today? What has happened to our youth?
I don't know what to say about that. The gangs and so forth. Yeah, it's a little more dangerous.
Yeah, there's still a lot of opportunity for youth to get involved in, like you say, in music. Music seems to be. I have a grandson that's heavy into the music. Yeah, he's a producer and does a lot of things in music in Chicago. But something's happened. I guess the gangs have taken over. Why do the gangs have so much influence over our youth?
I guess there needs some more parental involvement.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
Okay. But now we have babies raising babies now. They're having the mothers are younger and younger now than they ever been, and they just have not been mothers themselves and know how to raise. Now you're having babies raising babies, and you also have the youth dominating the mothers now.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I've been seeing too. So I can't understand it. The kids are telling the parents what to do.
Right. Tell me this now. Are you an only child, or are you from?
Oh no. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Oh, and they still around this area?
All but one sister. She lives in Tennessee, I believe it is.
Okay. Yeah. But as far as you know, they're not in music then?
No. That was just me out of the family.
So actually, music is your all in all. I mean, that's just you are wrapped up in music. Yeah, right.
Drums, piano, guitar. If I don't get the instrument around me, I'm going to try to play it.
Right.
Or the dancing or the acting thing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what do you see yourself, say, 10 years from now?
I'm going back to Hawaii.
Back to Hawaii?
Yeah. I've been there a couple of times, yes. We won trips in a dance contest to Hawaii. Then I liked it, so I went back on my vacation one time before.
Mm-hmm. Well, how did you find Hawaii? I was there a couple of times, I guess, and Outrigger West, I think the name of the
hotel.
The hotel was Outrigger.
I stayed at the Sheraton Moana.
Okay. Now, how did you find it?
No, I mean I liked it. I went to visit the other islands too, like Maui, Kauai, the Big Island, Hawaii.
Okay.
Because Oahu, Waikiki Beach, that's where my main hotel was. But
that's right. Then you would fly to the different islands.
Oh yeah, take a little island hop plane.
Right.
About a 10 or 20-minute ride, and then you're on the other island. Yeah.
Right. Well, tell us this: would you encourage others, youngsters to get involved with dancing? And it's still steps is still popular, right? I mean, stepping, is still popular dancing.
I mean, if somebody's interested in it, but you got to practice.
Okay, it's like any other skill, you have to practice.
Yeah, and be in shape. You got to work out, have a little exercise going on.
Right. So actually, you say with just 2 of you.
Yes, the Steps and Jacket dance team. My ex-wife, Jacqueline Pierce.
Okay, it appears is she still around here?
No, she's in California now.
Okay, because I heard that name, the Pierce.
Right.
I know the Pierce family here. Okay, this is fantastic. Now you say you met me at Great Lakes. Now I was with the Public Works Center there at Great Lakes. Where were you?
Public Works.
Definitely, that's where you were.
Yeah.
I guess I work with so many people because I was the equal employment opportunity. I was
right. That's it. Yes. I worked there for 8 years.
Okay. Well, what did you do in Public Works Center?
I started out as a laborer, and then they had a RIF, reduction in force. So then that was great for me because then we had opportunity to apply for another job, and so I signed up to be an electrician. So then I was going to school for that.
Okay. Now, when you mentioned that you signed up for electrician, now was that a special program that we had there?
Yes, it was either quit when they said a reduction in force. They would call it a RIF.
Okay.
And so what it was, they was eliminating the labor department.
Okay.
And so you had to sign up.
Because we had several programs we call it upward mobility programs, and we had other programs that, like the unions. It's difficult to get into unions as an electrician or some of the other. So we had our own promotional programs that we would train there, and they would go out to Lake County for the courses. That's what you did? Mm-hmm. Oh, so you were part of that.
Yeah, I was part of that.
So that's where I knew you as Steps.
Right. Well, I was calling me Steps since I was like 15. So.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, how did you? You find the electrical field that still didn't take the place of stepping.
A little bit of time that I was in it, because at the time,
okay,
I'm going to school for the electrical.
Yeah.
That's when they pulling me out of school to go rehearse for the musical.
Yeah.
Or beauty pageants, or some other. They did plays, and so I was always involved in that more than I was going to school.
Mm-hmm. I bet you that were probably a lot of people envy of your being pulled out of
yeah.
Because you were so good. They
put me on like they say, okay, we're going to put him on the worst job here. I mean, get in the ditch somewhere. Then they get the call. They say, hey, we need him over here to rehearse. Then they got to take me out. They say, oh, you.
Because you represent Navy then. Right?
Yes, right.
And that was like, I remember Admiral James Flatley was the admiral in that area, Oh man, this is fantastic. So you've done a variety of things. Public relations at Golden Corral. You're at Ponderosa. You kept it going before it was demolished there.
Yeah.
Great Lakes and you say, would you now here in the area? Would you be willing to train others, get them? Say another youth group would like to get started. Do you have time to? Or you think it'd be worthwhile to get another group to train to be
what?
Be Steps.
Well,
because this seems like a really a technical. Of course, it takes practice like anything else,
It takes practice.
But what I was getting at, is it popular now that people would like to see that?
It's very popular.
I haven't seen it since you left,
No, they're still doing it, though. There's a lot of people around here doing it.
Okay.
They have little stepping sets, parties where it's just about stepping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I guess. And they have bands and so forth. I think there is maybe a couple of
it's a couple of bands still playing around.
A couple of still groups that
like down at Big Ed's Archie Parks Project, I think it's called. Yeah.
Oh, Big Ed's too.
I think on Friday nights they play there.
Oh yes. It's quite an attraction on Friday nights at Big Ed's. He's there in Waukegan, and I guess he's waiting to open another similar place in Fountain Square.
Oh yeah,
out there.
Okay.
Next door to First Midwest Bank, and also in Libertyville, I believe he's looking at spreading out there. But that seemed to be a great attraction. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again we're talking with William Terry, and better known as Steps in this area, and. We thought we would invite him to Community Focus because he is a person that you should know. And if I ever get him on my television show, Community Forum, we'll have him do a few steps.
I better start practicing.
You haven't forgotten it. Just getting back in practice, right?
Yeah. Plus, I need a partner that can, because the things I'm doing is you got to practice.
Okay,
just getting on the floor.
And your partner now is in California, so you don't have a partner here. So you have to get a partner. Well, what are you doing here then in Waukegan, North Chicago?
I'm in retirement. No, mainly I just working on my songs. I got a piano at home, so I'm working on my music.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
trying to get this CD out before I go.
Right. So it seems like. In the near future, it's going to be Hawaii, right?
Back to California. Somewhere warm. I don't want to see another winter. It might even be Mexico. I liked it down there, too.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
I spent a lot of time in Mexico.
So there's Stephen is challenging in Mexico also.
No. Stopping just the music.
Just music there, yeah.
No, don't step in Mexico.
No step. You know, music is a heartwarming area. I was in Japan, Tokyo, Japan, and music is especially jazz too. Tell me how jazz is seen to be popular in Japan too.
Oh, that's universal. Jazz is everywhere.
Tell us about jazz. How'd they get started?
Oh, now that's a tough question.
Because that's back in
before I was born.
And I think back in Africa with the I think.
What do you mean the music and oh well, yeah.
The music
with the drums.
Yeah, right. And it's caught on, and it's all over.
Like you Callaway say, and the big band era.
Right, it's universal now. You got everyone getting involved.
Count Basie.
Right.
See, me, it was Lee Ritenour, George Benson, Harvey Mason, Chuck Rainey, those guys.
Yeah, I remember George Benson from in Chicago. Right.
Is he from Chicago? I don't know.
George Benson, I think he had a radio program there,
The guitar player.
Okay, right. Well, this is fantastic. I'm very happy that you've, I guess it was no accident that we, now you called me.
Yeah, because you gave me the card and you said about doing the show. And I don't know, that was like a few years ago.
You didn't lose that card, huh?
Yeah, I just happened to look, going through my papers, and I said, here we go. Let me call him. Dr. Waddell Brooks, the man, the myth, the legend. If you didn't read the book, you have to see the movie.
Well, thank you for the compliment, and I'm very happy that you did find it. I don't think it was an accident that you found the card. It was just meant to be.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that we got a chance to reminisce. Me too. Another person, you may not know the person that in college, Joe Blow, McKinley Blow, you call him Joe Blow.
Yeah, I remember you asking me that.
On the south side. I forget the family name, but he, oh my goodness, they go to Shiloh Church. But anyway, we hooked up like this too, and each time I go to California or he comes here, we always get together and do. We just started doing a radio show, but he always liked to do the TV show. He's he had a band here, Foster Green. I don't know if you know Foster Green or not, and Tanner.
Joe Tanner?
Yeah, you know Joe Tanner?
Yeah, we was in the same band a couple of times.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He's music, right.
Joe Tanner, piano player.
Yeah. How about this small world? He's still in North Chicago. He lost his wife a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, I ran into him a few times at the OTB or whatever.
Right, okay. Yeah. Well, this is a small world, and it's good for old friends and acquaintances to hook up once in a while and just reminisce.
Yes, it is.
And to let everybody know that we are one family, and it just just a spirit of love, that we get together. Okay, I want to William Terry Steps. Thank you very much
thank you, Dr. Brooks,
for finding that card and hooking up with me and sharing with Lake County, what fraternal relations can work out. So keep stepping, and I wish you all the luck in California and Hawaii, and we're gonna just drop by once in a while and see if we can get you a partner here so you can keep stepping. Ladies and
thank
gentlemen,
you very much.
This has been Community Focus, and we hope you've enjoyed Mr. Steps here while he's here in Lake County. My name is Dr. Waddell Brooks Sr., your host.